along with that. And I've been losing my hair. It's just been kind of shedding all over. Okay. And I thought it was because of stress that brought on the adrenal fatigue. But lately I've noticed that my scalp is itching and my face is itching. And so I did some research on the internet and came across this nasty little critter called Demodex.
Yeah, don't pay attention. Don't pay attention to Demodex, please. That's a bunch of silliness. And I've been in the skin. That's my main business, as you may know, is the skincare business. And we hear all about this Demodex mite. It's a little mite that lives in the skin, and people blame rosacea on the Demodex mite. And I've heard people blame alopecia on the Demodex mite. Listen, folks, 99% of people have Demodex mites. They're part of being alive. These Demodex mites, if you look at them under an electron microscope, they look pretty darn scary, but they're just part of life. They're part of our life. They live in our hair follicles. They eat our oils, our sebum, our fluids, our hormones, our fats. That's what they do. Everybody has them. It's not a cause of baldness. It's not a cause of skin problems. It's not a cause of rosacea. So I know what you're talking about, Mary, but here's the deal. If you have long-standing adrenal issues, eventually you're going to go into hypothyroidism. I would venture to say more than 50% of women over the age of 50 are dealing with hypothyroid issues, at least based on the evidence that I've seen in my pharmacy life and my pharmacy career. So that's where you want to focus on. The reason it's so important to not pay attention to Demodex is because now you're ignoring your hypothyroid issues. Now let me ask you a couple questions, Mary, if you don't mind. All right? Ma'am, are you there?
Yes,
Mary?
I'm here. Okay.
Now, give me just the decade of life you're in without telling me how old you are.
Okay. I went roughly through about six years of...
No, ma'am. 40s, 50s, how old are you? In your 40s or 50s?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm 58.
Okay, good. All right. Now, are you noticing any signs of coldness in the extremities, or you already told me you had dry skin? You must have some digestive things going on, right?
Well,
you have to. You have to, Mary. You can't
I do. And I've been to several naturopaths, and they
forget naturopaths. No. We don't have to. We don't have time to talk about all the stuff that you've done. Here's the deal, my dear. If you have a long-standing adrenal issue, and by the way, the book that I was talking about yesterday, I forgot the name of the author, is James Wilson. The book is called Adrenal Fatigue. It's a great book for lay people. It's filled with cartoon kind of pictures that explain adrenal fatigue. If you're dealing with any adrenal issues, that's a great book to get. And James Wilson is considered one of the go-to guys in this whole adrenal fatigue issue. Over the course of time, when your adrenal glands are kicking in overtime, and that's chronic stress, and it doesn't have to be emotional stress or mental stress, it could be digestive distress or cardiovascular distress, it could be any kind of stress. It doesn't have to be just mental or psychological stress. But over the course of time, when your adrenal glands are cranking out this adrenal energy, which is jittery, hyperactive energy, the thyroid will compensate by slowing down. And this hypothyroidism that I'm talking about is near epidemic. Just like vitamin B12 deficiency is near epidemic, hypothyroidism is near epidemic as well. The thyroid regulates every cell in the body. I'm going to say that again because that's so important. The thyroid regulates every cell in the body. So once the thyroid slows down, every single cell in the body can be potentially compromised. That means from a hypothyroid condition, from a low thyroid condition, everything's possible, including hair falling out, including skin problems, including digestive problems, including all cardiovascular problems, including blood clots too, by the way. So for somebody to tell you, and I don't know if you're telling yourself or somebody told you, that you got an issue with Demodex mites when you clearly have hyperadrenal, at least based on what you're telling me, and not focusing on the thyroid is putting, as my grandmother used to say, the emphasis on the wrong syllable. You're focusing on the wrong place. Focus on the adrenal glands. Focus on the digestive system. One of the simplest ways to work on your adrenal glands is deep breathing techniques. When you are low oxygen, which is very common, especially over time, we learn to constrict our breathing. When you're low oxygen over time, the adrenal glands perceive that as an emergency. It will clamp down on the blood vessels, and this is where hypertension comes from. When your adrenal glands are stressed for a long period of time due to low oxygen, eventually the thyroid is going to be affected as well. So Please practice deep breathing techniques for anybody who's dealing with any kind of adrenal issue. Secondly, there's great adrenal nutrients, and I'm focusing here, Mary, on the adrenal glands for you. All right, so there's wonderful adrenal nutrients. The B complex, including B12, is very important for adrenal health. Vitamin B5 is super important for the adrenal glands. Zinc, 50 milligrams a day, zinc picolinate for adrenal health. Vitamin C, 5 grams a day. Very important for the adrenal glands. Vitamin E, super important for the adrenal glands. 400 IU a day. Mixed tocopherols. Get on that Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Take it all day long. Sip on it all day long. Please correct any digestive issues. You can't tell me that there's no digestive issues if you have long-standing adrenal issues. And if your hair's coming out and you have thyroid issues, again, the thyroid regulates everything, so hypothyroidism is eventually going to cause digestive problems. Eliminate problem foods. Simply eliminating problem foods. If you've been eating grain or gluten, for example, for many years, if you're 58 and you've been eating grain and gluten, this is just an example, for 50 years or 55 years, of course it's going to show up eventually as adrenal stress, and of course that's going to end up slowing down the digestive system, further compromising digestion, messing up the thyroid. Focus on adrenal health. Focus on the digestive system. Eliminate problem foods. Use digestive enzymes. Use probiotics. And I'm sorry, that's all the time we have for today. If you were left on hold, please call me on Monday. We'll be back at you talking good health information. Stay tuned for Alex Jones next on most of these stations. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We'll talk to y'all later, folks. Bye for now.
Hi, this is Larry Smith. Sometimes bad things happen to good people, like when the jeweler ruined my ring and wouldn't do anything about it. But when my Legal Shield attorney called him and told him what my rights were, I received a check for over $2,100. Worry less and live more with lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com, or call 855-340-SAVE. Again, 855-340-7283.
Results will vary from case to case.
We the people grow cotton, weave fabric, engrave ink, embed strips and fibers to protect from counterfeit, then carting to a private bank, having it lent back at interest, forcing taxes to service debt. This capitalism, or was Jefferson correct when stating a central bank issuing the public currency is a greater menace to the liberties of the people than a standing army? Ted Anderson, I'm placing a free silver dollar in a book that explains our monetary system. Call for your copy, 800-686-2237. It's time to understand the system. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
I didn't believe it.
Neither did I.
No way could you professionally remove unwanted hair, pain-free, and at home.
My thoughts exactly.
Remove my face and body hair without expensive, painful office visits?
Not possible. Great minds think alike.
Until I tried No Pro.
Wait, you tried No?
Yes, and it works. I use it on my face, legs, bikini line.
We're BFFs and you didn't tell me about No?
Here, this is my new No Pro. The most powerful No made. Custom treatment levels, less hair in less time. Perfect for any skin type. Try it.
No hair, no pain, no time-consuming expensive office visits?
No, and no.
For a limited time, you can try No Pro risk-free. You'll also get the facial kit and a travel case. Get weeks of long-lasting results.
That's it. I'm getting a No.
Great minds do think alike.
Try No Pro risk-free by calling 800-952-5760. 800-952-5760. That's 800-952-50.